So I've created a new workspace. I've created it for Hayes. I'm going to act as my recruiter at Hayes. It took me 10 seconds to create this new workspace. It's preloaded with all the different solutions that a recruiter is going to need to use. The first step that I'm going to take is I'm going to configure this so that it's got all the right context for Hayes. And what we're going to do is auto-populate this. This is a questionnaire effectively, and it's going to bring in things like this company's vision, mission, values, purpose, employer value proposition. It's going to bring in the teams, job titles, locations within this company. There is going to be a bit of finessing required, but compared to other AI-related solutions, which either don't offer any type of configuration like this, or the configuration takes hours and hours to get to any type of value, this is a massive win. So it's taking me straight into the playbook. I'm a first day one recruiter. I'm recruiting a recruitment position. It is a senior recruiter, and it's based in Hong Kong. Now, if the playbook assistant is switched on, what that's going to do is when I click build playbook, it's going to establish what's the supply view demand for this type of job in this location. And it's going to tell me the tactics that I should be applying to this job and which assets I'm going to need to work on it. Okay, alternatively, you can manually choose which individual assets you want, or you can select all, build playbook, and this is going to take approximately 30 seconds to develop 15 essential items of talent intelligence, which are going to help me really understand the job better and be able to have an intelligent conversation with the hiring manager. It's going to develop talent sourcing assets like Boolean strings and outreach messaging, recruitment marketing content like job adverts and social media posts, and operational recruitment assets like interview questions, for example. Everything is going to be tailored according to the information that this workspace already has within 2 minutes about Hayes, as well as like the talent persona for this type of job for a senior recruiter and the location, Hong Kong. It puts in loads of contextual information into the prompt engineering, genuine prompt engineering, not just AI prompting, but genuine prompt engineering. If we've uploaded for Hayes things like hiring guides and interview guides and employer brand guidelines and all those types of things, he's going to read all of that and use all of that for that extra context. So here's the job board suggestions, Jobs DB, and some others in Hong Kong. Challenges and responsibilities for this job, recommended skills and qualifications, salary range and benefits according to Hayes, Glassdoor, and Payscale. Similar job titles, relevant courses in that location, characteristics of companies that hire for this type of job, those companies with the best career opportunities in this location, the largest employers in this location for this type of job, remote work trends, diversity trends, job and industry insights, commutable locations, turnover and growth rates, and demand v supply. So it's very, very quick and digestible access to intelligence so that I know a lot more about this job. Next, my kickoff meeting. So this is how we structure our kickoff meeting with the hiring manager, so we get exactly what we need and we can achieve influence. My Boolean string, I will click on search Google, and in here it's senior recruitment consultants in and near Hong Kong. I can edit all of this, by the way. So if, for example, I look at this and go, right, Hong Kong or Kowloon or New Territories, and I think New Territories isn't quite right, I can easily just get rid of that. Or there's a job title that's brought up that's not quite right, then I can get rid of that. Talent acquisition manager, for example, might not be quite right for this. Conversation guides like an elevator pitch, objection handling responses, social media outreach for in-mails, AI generated images. Now there is a lot of more configuration that you can do with this. That's not an auto-populate thing at this point, but we're on the 10th of April. Maybe by the 10th of May, we have auto-populated that. So it's got exactly the right Pantone and the right logo in place and the right career site links and things like that. Brand adverts. So if you're hiring multiple of these people, you need a carousel of adverts for your programmatic on Instagram or whatever. Email copy if you've got people on the CRM. Hayes' employer value proposition, recontextualized for the talent persona of a senior recruiter. Job advert, landing page copy, talent persona, social media post, job description, skills-based hiring is telling the recruiter what are the other positions with an overlap in the skills required, and giving just enough information for that intelligent conversation with the hiring manager and the ability to achieve influence over what you're actually looking for. Candidate interviews, many different ways of formatting that, or uploading your own templates and poetry drawing from that. And then candidate offer letter, which most people won't use because they do that in their applicant tracking system. Just one more thing. So I noticed that Michael Page was a big employer for this type of job. I can come into my battle cards. If there's a battle card from Michael Page, then I can take a look at that. If not, I can add it in. michaelpage.com, great competitor. Okay, so it's giving me a bit of background information on this company, and then I can click Generate Insights. And now this is going to read Glassdoor, it's going to read Indeed reviews, it's going to read other sources of useful information. I can see more about their culture, weaknesses, and strengths. And then I can add in more information as I talk to candidates who work for that organization. It's just a brilliant way of saving a lot of time to do the recruitment. Consistency, collaboration, creativity, they're the 3 C's for what we're standing for. I hope you like it. It's saving recruiters 2 hours a day.